On the cold, foggy, and eerily silent nights of London, there is a story that many call just an urban legend. But those who have lived near the old streets of Whitechapel swear that it's far more than just a tale. This story revolves around a narrow, deserted alley called Hawkins Lane, where the days seem ordinary, but nights bring a silence so heavy it feels as if the entire street is holding its breath in fear. In 1998, a young student named David arrived in London to pursue his studies. Searching for cheap accommodation, he found a small room at the end of Hawkins Lane, inside a decrepit, ancient building. The walls were damp, the stairs creaked under every step, and an icy draft always seemed to seep through the corridors. At first, David ignored these unsettling signs, thinking they were normal for such an old place. But soon he realized that there was something profoundly unnatural about this street, especially after dark. Nights were silent in a way that felt unnatural. No cars, no footsteps, no voices, not even the bark of dogs. It was as if the entire world outside the alley had vanished. One evening, David encountered an elderly woman named Mrs. Carter who lived in the building. Her face was lined with worry, and her eyes always seemed to be searching for something invisible. When she noticed David, she quietly asked if he was new to the building. When he nodded, she whispered a chilling warning. "If you go out after midnight, do not go near the black door at the end of the lane." David laughed nervously, thinking she was just superstitious, but the warning gnawed at him. That very night, after staying up late studying, David stepped outside to get some fresh air. At the end of the alley, he saw it, a black door unlike any other he had ever seen. It was completely dark, absorbing the faint glow of the nearby street lamps. No handle, no number, no windows, just a pitch-black door, as if it had been deliberately isolated from the world. As he approached, a whisper floated from beyond the door, faint at first, then unmistakably clear. "Open the door. Let us out." A cold shiver ran down David's spine, and he hurried back to his room, heart pounding. The next day, David recounted the experience to Dr. Edward Harper, a renowned professor at London University who specialized in paranormal and supernatural phenomena. Dr. Harper's eyes lit up with interest. He had spent years investigating reports of mysterious doors and shadowy figures that seemed to belong to another world. Together, they began researching the alley's history. Soon they discovered a century-old newspaper article detailing events from 1912. A secretive group had lived in that building, attempting to communicate with another realm. One night, terrifying screams and unnatural noises erupted from the building, and by morning, everyone had vanished. The only thing left behind was the black door. Over the decades, numerous eerie events were reported in Hawkins Lane. Some claimed to hear knocks behind the door at night, others spoke of whispers in the dark, and a few mysteriously disappeared. Determined to uncover the truth, Dr. Harper and David resolved to visit the door together. On a foggy, frigid night, exactly at midnight, they arrived at the alley. The street was more silent than ever, the air thick with tension, as though some unseen presence was watching them. As they stood before the black door, 3 loud knocks echoed from within. Knock, knock, knock. Black mist began to ooze from under the door, crawling along the cobblestones, enveloping the alley. David's heart raced, but Dr. Harper stood, staring intently. Slowly, the door creaked open on its own, revealing complete darkness. Inside, shadowy figures shifted and writhed. From the darkness emerged an impossibly long, unnatural hand with twisted, elongated fingers stretching towards them. A deep, chilling voice resonated from the doorway. "Dr. Harper, we remember you." David froze in terror and asked how they knew him. Dr. Harper's face turned pale as he whispered, "A century ago, my grandfather began this experiment. Perhaps that is why the door recognizes me." Suddenly, more shadows poured from the door, the black mist spreading through the alley like a living thing. The figures moved inhumanly, crawling and writhing across the ground. David tried to run, but something invisible seized his arm. Turning back, he saw a hollow, empty-eyed face emerging from the darkness, staring at him. By morning, the police found only Dr. Harper's notebook at the alley's end. Its final pages, written in trembling hands, warned that the door was not of this world. It was a gateway, and if fully opened, entities from beyond would enter permanently. After that night, neither David nor Dr. Harper was ever seen again. Locals still report seeing two shadowy figures near the black door, one young, one old, trapped beyond the threshold, trying to escape. And sometimes, when the fog is thick and the night silent, the alley carries a chilling whisper, "Open the door, let us out."
For more these type of stories, subscribe to my channel.